Once upon a time, there are some students in a monastery. They were learning a lot of knowledge there while serving their master. After the completion of education in the school, when it was the last day of these students there, in the morning, the master said that I have drawn you to this educational world. I have worked with you for many years and have given you all the knowledge you need to live. So now it is necessary for you to use it properly in the world and never be proud of it. What is knowledge? Who is the biggest enemy of knowledge? Suddenly a student asked Master, "What is this world? How to understand the world?" The Master smiled and said that it is not difficult to understand the world. It has been explained in a very simple way in various books. Then Master told them a story. There was a huge palace in a city. All its walls were covered with various mirrors. In the same walls there were gems in the light, of which a person could see many pictures of himself. A day later, a dog from the city, who was very angry, went inside the palace and saw thousands of similar dogs around him, looking at him with the same anger. Seeing them in such anger, he started shouting at the other dogs. For a long time, he began to look at these dogs in various forms of anger, and at the same time they began to look at him angrily. And finally, in anger and fear, he ran away from there and decided never to go there again, saying in his heart that there could be no worse place. After some days, another animal was walking very happily, and he reached this palace walking. And what he sees on reaching the palace is thousands of animals looking at him happily as if welcoming him. He was so happy to see them welcomed like this. His happiness was on the high level. He started dancing with joy, and as soon as he started dancing, the other animals also started dancing with the same joy. He came out of the palace happily thanking everyone and said how happy everyone is here. This is the best place. There can be no better and better place than this. He decided that he would come here whenever he got time. When the story ended, the student said, "Master, this palace which is decorated with mirrors, every one of them could see only their own shadow as they were. Their shadow was visible there. So this place is good." How to say, good or worse? Hearing this, Master smiles and said, "Therefore, instead of calling the world good or bad, try to understand yourself. Man sees God in himself as he is. Similarly, the world is good or bad according to our thinking. Those who consider it as a storehouse of happiness find only joy and happiness here. And those who regard it as a place of suffering see nothing but sorrow and trouble in every good thing. It is also true that the things we want to see appear the same to some extent. That means every action has its equal and opposite reaction. In simple, the story teaches us that our own ideas and beliefs have an impact on how we see the world. The idea is demonstrated in the story of the palace with mirrors. Like the anger animal, we can perceive a world full of similar feelings if we approach life with negativity and rage. However, if we are happy and positive people, the world might seem like a happy and friendly place, much like the happy animal in the story. The Master suggests that instead of labeling the world as purely good or bad, we should look within ourselves. Our mindset shapes our reality, affecting how we experience the world. If we seek happiness, we find it. If we focus on suffering, we see it everywhere, yes. The lesson emphasizes the power of our thoughts in creating our own perception and encourages us to consider different perspectives to avoid limiting ourselves. Akin to the dog trapped in its own reflections. If you like this video and learned something from it, please like this video and subscribe to the channel.